channel, the Future Tarot. Ooh, I feel like love isn't so much an easy thing for you to feel at this moment. I feel like keeping secrets, I feel like doesn't keep you safe, Taurus. And you could be trying to keep some secrets from somebody, or you feel like someone's keeping secrets from you. But you are not at the energy that I feel like that benefits right now, okay? There's a sense of really letting go of the seeking some truth within yourself, right? Understanding what you truly want is sort of an energy I felt like that was coming in, okay? This will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Taurus. Take the messages that resonate with you. Toss the universe what does not. It's not meant for you, and that's okay. Check your other placements and the readings that go along with that to get some more guidance if you don't find it here, okay? Let's get started. Peace, love, health, and wealth, Taurus. As I was meditating on your energies, there was a lot of sense of, I feel like you're looking so hard in one direction for something that is opposite of what you've been thought, you know, you wanted or needed for some time. And I feel like with that energy, you're realizing that you're finding the exact opposite out, I think, in some ways, right? You're looking for you yourself. You're speaking your own inner truth. All the glitters isn't gold come out here in reverse. Looking at the steaming pile of poo and imagining it to be good. Or trying to manifest or bring in something so different than what you've experienced. Taurus, I feel like you're running away from something. You're trying to run away from a person, place, or thing. Because you feel like it's no longer good for you. And what you run to, you find, isn't necessarily better. And it could kind of put you in a sense of confusion, lack of understanding for some. I do have this leg up that came out in reverse as well. So I feel like someone is off, you know, like I said, too good to be true. Someone offers you that pretty illusion that's just painted in roses and is not offering anything but, right? On the outside, anybody can mask a good, you know, anybody can fake it till they make it for so long, right, Taurus? And you know this well, so don't get sidetracked by that smoldering pile of glitter that really is just shit underneath. This treasure island coming out, I feel like Taurus, a sense of, you know, this is you hitting the jackpot in something, things changing. Once you see that this isn't, don't you resist this opportunity, or that this is this treasure that they're trying to offer you in terms of what is a little bit too good to be true, is, you know, just that. I said, like, there's a sense of really focusing on what is, you know, all that glitters isn't gold here. And in whatever opportunity or, you know, sense of illusion they're bringing into you. We do also have the Snow Moon 36 communication. This is, again, speaking your truth, something that you've been holding back, not wanting to say, needs to come out here. You know, the truth always comes out in the end of the day anyway. And then you have take root. So bunker down, hunker down, you know, Taurus, focus on yourself, get rooted in your sense of abundance, what is important to you. And you're going to be able to see, you know, sort of that illusion, or the people, places, or things that are trying to elude you. Don't mind that, sorry. From some situation, right? So Taurus, if you've been going through it, this is what I feel like is, and why this is happening, is this a sense of sort of, you know, there's your dial, I want you to dial back that overthinking I keep hearing for yourself, Taurus, as well. You know, take some sort of, take a look in your own heart, right? Don't overthink every opportunity or every situation like it's you have to see an obvious answer, or, you know, for something to be real, okay? You could be missing out or losing out on a situation, you know, once and for all, because you're holding back or resisting something, right? Running from something, right? What's coming in for Taurus? I feel like you can. I keep hearing you can't do life all by yourself, Taurus. You feel like you can, and, you know, for some of you, you keep plugging way through it, and you're gonna realize it gets harder as you go, right? Why would you want to do it? It's coming in for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Signs of Taurus. At the end, we will grab out the White Light Oracle Healing card that I will read from the book. just a short passage. And it really has been quite powerful to see how they've worked out, okay? So we will clarify this. We're going to take out the cards across for you, Taurus. All right, the Keeper, the Fool card. Like I said, taking that risk, something here needs, you need to take a risk on whatever it is calling to you, a new opportunity, taking that leap of faith on something and that you've been holding back, resisting. This is you calling, you're being called to try something new and take what you want from it. King of Wands in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is coming in your crossing position. That could be helping or hindering you. This is very much a protective, authoritative energy. Could be dealing with someone, but this is also you know, taking a risk on your own heart. But it's you being passionate, finding what is lighting you up again. You know, going after truly what it is that you want, right? Love isn't easy, you know. It's about that thrill, you know, that those butterflies, right? And you find it and you get it. Don't let them go, right? That's just my best advice here for you, Taurus, going forward. Let's take a look at the influencing position. You have the Four of Pentacles. See, I feel like there's some sort of rooted around abundance or wealth here for you, Taurus, that is causing a little bit of an issue here. Fours are about a foundation, and Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But you see those swirling clouds around there. I feel like in your mind and around you, you feel like things are swirling around your foundations. You're, you know, being kind of, the ball is rocking here a little bit for you in that sense, Taurus. You know, you're focusing, but you're also not necessarily seeing the, you know, the smoke coming towards you, right? And that because you're just so focused on one track or one way of thinking about something here. We have the Ten of Pentacles coming out here for you. I like the Ten of Pentacles. It's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but you see he's sitting at the base of the tree here, focusing on his root, looking at where he's come. The tens are endings and new beginnings. And you're focusing on, you know, like he's got all the lanterns around him, right? All the things that brought you home to root here, Taurus. Focusing on that big stack of coin beside you. This is that white, you know, picket fence, and that's why it's at the root of the reading. This is truly what you want. You want that happy life, that white picket fence, the abundance to go along with, that ability to just sit and rest at the end of the day, right? This is beautiful energy for you. Recent past, we have that Three of Wands in reverse. I feel like the recent past, you looked there, you were looking for something on the horizon there, Taurus, but you couldn't quite get your hand around it, and an opportunity came in the recent past you didn't see for what it was, but there's something that you're ready to leave behind here in the recent past in sense of, you know, passions and desires, but there's an opportunity that a collaboration that is, you know, being extended or offered to you that you may not want to participate in at this time either, Taurus. In the near future, we got that Queen of Pentacles. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I like it. Nurturing yourself, your wealth, your money. Focusing on what is going to keep you grounded in the future, what is, you know, going forward, your stability. This could be also mothering energy for some, you know, representing that mother figure. You have the Chariot card going forward. The root of the reading, overall energy of the reading is the Chariot, your determination to go forward, leaving something behind. Sort of packing it all in your wheelbarrow and seeing where it goes here is coming out for you, Taurus. You could be not seeing that there's abundance and growth from what you're leaving behind. It isn't dead, barren land. So there's a sense of, you know, you're determined. And that's formidable for sure. We have that Six of Wands in reverse here. Coming out, you know, leaving the smoke behind you. It is coming out in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For some of you, this is your environment. This could be someone in your, you know, walking away, leaving a sense of you know, the smoke to settle, right? Just like, okay, well, that's what it is. I feel like the Six of Wands is in reverse for you. Definitely a sense of, in your environment, somebody walking away from, you know, the fire, essentially. We have this Ace of Cups coming out in reverse in your hopes and fears. Now, you know, you want love, you want that full cup of love, you want to offer that full cup, but if you're also fearful of it, right? Because you don't know if you have that ability to offer what you, a whole heart to anybody at this time, right? Because you're definitely coming from a scorned place. And until you are ready to offer that, you know, entire sort of cup to somebody, I think you're fearful that love won't come for you. And if, you know, deep down at the end of the day, we have the Star card as your outcome. I like it. Hope, Aquarius energy. Could be dealing with Aquarius, but this is definitely hope, positive energy. You're looking towards the future with a different state, you know, fresh eyes here. The 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck in reverse, as well as that Queen of Wands in reverse on the bottom of the deck. It is all coming to be, Taurus, if you just let it be. But I feel like you're also, you know, there's a sense of denying your heart here. That's why that Ace of Cups for me is immediately coming in reverse in your hopes and fears, because you're denying what you know you want, what you... Let's clarify that Fool card, please. For Taurus, clarifying the Fool for Taurus, Sun and Rising. Nine of Swords. Worry, sleepless nights, definitely coming in here. You're worried about the sleep of faith. You're worried about taking a risk on something for yourself, Taurus, whether it is job, career, person, whatever it is, it's got a lot of sleepless nights. You definitely, this is not something that is, the sleep of faith has come with a lot of overthinking attached to it, and some that has been very counterproductive for you, I think, really, at the end of the day. Can I clarify that King of Wands for Taurus, please? The Fool card's not going to work there again, so definitely you're taking a leap of faith. I'm taking a risk on your heart. Like I said, Taurus, you've been keeping it stuck in stagnant because you just don't know. You're so afraid of getting hurt that you are stuck in stagnant. That Seven of Pentacles here. Focusing on your wealth, focusing on your, you know, what is important to you, your luxurious state of determination to accumulate, you know, wealth. And I think the King of Wands is just that. You're focusing on that, and that could be helping or hindering you. You could be focusing too much on building something that you're neglecting, or letting something else die or fall aside, and that could be doing, you know, more harm than good at this point, Taurus. So make sure you're focusing, you know, all energy and balance, right? You have to keep that balance out there, because otherwise one gets, you know, abundant and one falls apart. Right? You know what I'm saying? You can't just, you have to have that sense of balance within your system here. This Six of Pentacles coming out in reverse to clarify that Four of Pentacles. So wealth and money, this is definitely, you're focusing one on the outcome of getting abundance, the outcome of getting money, and it could be actually stopping it or hindering or blocking it at this point, because when you focus too much on the outcome of being money, you lose sight of the enjoyment of how you got it, and you sort of, it becomes, you know, resentment energy. You don't want to build resentment for something that you used to love to do at the same time, right? Because it becomes all money and no honey, Spirit keeps saying. We have that Hermit card coming out, Virgo energy coming in for you in reverse. Now, if you look at this, it's like ironic because it's clarifying that Ten of Pentacles, which he's sitting at the base of the tree with the lanterns around him. It does look an awful lot like that Hermit card to me, right? So you've been either isolating too much or need to go within a little bit. You need to look within the internal guidance. You're allowing too many people's opinions, places, or things have a say on what you're doing. And what you're supposed to be doing, what's right for you. Too many, you know, people having a say on that. And at the end of the day, that's not who you are, and that's not what you get. So you need to let those energies go. You need to think and do what you do for you. And what makes you happy at the end of the day. Not what everybody else is telling you is going to be, right? That Five of Cups, right? Despair, grief in the recent past, heartache, right? And you looked at it, there's a loss in the recent past that really had a lot of pain and hardship on your heart, right? It doesn't have to be that way. You know, there's still two cups that are still standing there for you, Taurus. So, you know, don't focus on the loss. Focus on, you know, what's still standing, right? We do have that Queen of Pentacles. Can I clarify that Queen of Pentacles for Taurus? You're worried, you know, there's a sense of, there's an underlying worry here that's really, you know, creating a lot of stress within yourself. You have that Magician to clarify the Queen of Pentacles. You are your own alchemist. You have the ability to manifest what you want to be. Again, but you're having to sort of look at what that is now, and from a new perspective for some of you. Can I clarify that Chariot card for Taurus, please? Clarifying the Chariot for Taurus. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it is an opportunity, maybe an opportunity that you're not ready for yet. Maybe you're running full throttle into an opportunity or a one-way direction, and it's not going to be, it's not going to equal the opportunity that you thought it was. Something that was all the glitters may not be gold there. Can I clarify that Six of Wands for Taurus, please? Again, you could be rushing towards an opportunity, person, place, or thing that you think is going to be better than what was. But it isn't. It's a thieving, destructive, betraying energy around you in that sense, right? Whoever what you think looks better than what you had or left behind is definitely a betrayal, right? Somebody that's all the glitters and isn't gold. And it's going to hurt you to do second time around real bad if you come in from a different person, right? Because you're not, it's going to make you realize that all the problems you thought you had before weren't necessarily the biggest problems in the world, right? And that maybe some things could have been worked through that you had given up on. Clarifying that Ace of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is karmic fate coming in here for you. It is in reverse, so I feel like if you've been going through some good, turns of luck, I feel like this could be sort of the wheel going the other way. That's hopes and fears as well, but I feel like if you have been going through some bad luck, this is saying that could be changing for you as well. Can I clarify with the Star card, please, for Taurus? You have to believe in what you're trying to manifest, right? Wholeheartedly, right? Got that Six of Wands. Again, you're going to make a determined to go forward. This is a rite of passage. Through the pain, you're going to find your hope again. And the Lovers on the bottom of the deck is your underlying energy. And that Seven of Cups, decision, multiple choices. You could be dealing with making multiple choices in terms of lovers, people, jobs, whatever this is in regards to you. This is a sense of having some inner reflection on the hurt and maybe even your role in it, right? Taking on an honest look at accountability and what it'll do for you. Speaking your truth, and when you do speak your truth, Taurus, someone might just step one step closer to you instead of running away, right? You might not get the answer that, you might not make them as terrified as you think, right? All right, we're going to check out your White Light Oracle healing message, Taurus. Deer of Delta, 26. Just grab the book for you. Okay. All right, Taurus. It says, without any force, you can overcome even extreme negativity. Your real nature is gentle, which is powerful in its own unique way. You do not need to become something you are not. You can confidently and effectively invoke spiritual protection from the light. You can never be dominated or bullied at a spiritual level because the real you is always empowered and protected by the light. Embrace what is truly authentically you, Taurus. Get out there and have a little, don't do and live life on anybody else's accord, right? It isn't anybody else's business who and what you love, right? Don't lose sight. That's important. We have number 10, Archon Barbello. I could be totally butchering that, by the way. Okay. Your biology and gender are creative and powerful means for you to express your soul path. Sometimes you'll feel limited by gender constraints or stereotypes, but your spirit can never be restrained or controlled. Embrace the journey of what it feels like to be you in your own body. There is much benefit and healing to be gained through an embrace of your life journey, including the deeper experience of the absolute freedom of your spirit. Like I said, it's time to hermit down. Get to the root of all the issues, good, bad, and ugly, of what's keeping you. You know, this is a truth, a time where, you know, keeping your secrets isn't going to keep you safe, Taurus. This is time to speak your truth, and you might be surprised. Someone might just step one step closer. Truth. Until next time, namaste.